July 30, 2025, when the ground beneath Russia's sparsely populated Kamchatka Peninsula began to violently shake. The U.S. Geological Survey initially reported an 8.0 magnitude tremor, later upgrading it to a staggering 8.8, a shallow quake, only 19.3 kilometers deep, centered about 125 kilometers east-southeast of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, a coastal city of over 165,000 residents. The shallowness of the quake was a critical factor, as it maximized the displacement of the seafloor, directly triggering the massive tsunami. Within minutes of the colossal tremor, the first tsunami waves began to crash ashore. In parts of Kamchatka, particularly the North Kuril Islands, waves reached an astonishing 3 to 4 meters, or 10 to 13 feet, high. Regional Minister for Emergency Situations, Sergei Lebedev, immediately urged residents to move away from the shoreline. Reports from Severo-Kuril'sk confirmed significant damage, with fishing ports flooded, infrastructure impacted, and even a kindergarten building sustaining damage. Thankfully, early reports indicate no serious human casualties in Russia, largely due to rapid evacuation efforts and the region's sparse population. But the impact of this quake was not confined to Russia's immediate coastline. The Pacific Ocean, home to the infamous Ring of Fire, became a canvas for these powerful waves. Tsunami warnings and advisories swiftly spread across the basin. Japan's meteorological agency issued a tsunami advisory, cautioning of waves up to 3 meters along its northern and eastern coasts. The first waves, around 30 centimeters, were observed in Hokkaido, with warnings that subsequent waves could be much larger. The United States also felt the ripple effect. A tsunami warning was declared for Hawaii, with residents advised to seek higher ground. Alaska and the U.S. Pacific coast, including parts of California and Oregon, were placed under tsunami watches or advisories, with officials urging people to stay away from beaches and harbors due warning of dangerous currents and potential minor flooding. Even distant nations like Peru, Chile, and the Philippines issued alerts, highlighting the immense reach of these transoceanic waves. To understand the sheer power unleashed, we need to talk about the megathrust earthquake. This event occurred along the Kamchatka-Kuril Trench, where the Pacific Plate is subducting, or diving, beneath the Okhotsk Plate. When stress accumulates at this boundary and is suddenly released, it causes a massive vertical displacement of the seafloor. This displacement acts like a giant paddle, pushing huge volumes of water upwards, generating tsunami waves that can travel across oceans at speeds comparable to a jet airplane, hundreds of miles per hour in deep water. As these waves approach shallow coastlines, they slow down but dramatically increase in height, transforming into destructive walls of water. While the immediate human toll appears to be limited thanks to early warning systems and evacuation protocols, the earthquake and tsunami have left their mark. Structural damage to ports and buildings has been reported, and the incident tragically led to several whales washing ashore on the Japanese coastline, a somber indicator of the disruption to marine life. This event underscores the vital importance of robust seismic monitoring and tsunami warning systems. Nations like Japan, the U.S., and Russia have invested heavily in these technologies, using seismic sensors, deep ocean buoys, and rapid communication networks to alert coastal communities. Public education on evacuation routes and emergency preparedness is equally crucial, as minutes can make all the difference when a tsunami is on its way. This latest event reminds us that while we cannot prevent these natural phenomena, we can certainly enhance our resilience and minimize their impact. The 8.8 magnitude earthquake off Kamchatka and the subsequent tsunami serve as a powerful testament to the dynamic nature of our planet. As the Pacific Rim continues to be a hotbed of seismic activity, staying informed and prepared remains paramount. We will continue to monitor the aftermath of this significant event and bring you any further developments. Thank you for joining us on this critical update. Stay safe, stay informed, like, share, subscribe. Links to official emergency resources